Hey YouTube, it's Annabelle. So today I wanted to do a couple videos here on a topic that has been a major discussion point in our house for the last over a month. Now that is the topic of God. And we hadn't really pushed the point of God yet, really, with our daughter. Now, our daughter just turned 2.5, and everything that I read said that basically to wait for questions and to not push the whole thing, not talk about God in a way that your child doesn't understand, and things like that. So we really haven't pushed the topic of God with our daughter yet. Again, she's only 2.5, and so we basically waited for her to approach us about the topic. Now, we have books about God in with all the rest of our books that we read at bedtime, we read during the day, and she's picked out the books before, just like she does any other books, and we read about the books. Well, about a month ago, my daughter just out of the blue was just like, who is God? And so that kind of just started the conversation from there. Now, my daughter is curious about everything. She wants to know as much as possible about everything. And she likes to tell people what she knows. Well, so the thing that she has been kind of stuck on, it's her new favorite thing to talk about, is God. And so this is kind of how we've kind of started the conversation about it. I'm going to do some videos on some of the books that we have, and just kind of how we are introducing our daughter to God. Now, we are basically just talking, this video is just going to be an overview. So we're basically talking to our daughter about God, and basically how God created everything, that the whole story on Jesus and other Bible stories, and that there's the Bible and there was God and Jesus, and we are also incorporating nightly prayers and mealtime prayers, and we also want her to know that there's lots of books on God, and that there's church. Now, my daughter, all she really knows of church at this point is that it is a place where she goes that she has to be quiet. She thinks that churches or whatever, it's a big building, we all go in, we all sit down, and then we have to be quiet, and she can't run around, and she hasn't really been interested in what's going on at all. So the whole church thing isn't really it hasn't been a real big thing in her life concerning God, because she doesn't follow along or anything like that. She likes music and dancing and stuff, of course, but now that we've gotten into the whole topic of God, the whole church situation is a little bit different. But anyways, so I'm going to kind of talk about how we've kind of started with everything, and these are the kind of topics that we are going to be going over. So I will talk about some of the books that we are using to talk about certain topics. So look for those videos, and any questions or comments, please leave them below. We want to teach our daughter about all religions, and that there are many, many different religions, and that there are different beliefs within each religion, and also different beliefs among the people of each religion, if that makes sense. She is too little to understand that, but our main goals with God is that we want her to know that God is everywhere. He's within and among everything, and she will base her own opinions on what she learns, but we are responsible for her first look at God, and so we are choosing not to talk about negative things. I know there's lots of people that talk to their kids about hell and things like that. We are going to, for now, stay on the lighter side of everything and kind of discuss things as she is ready for them. So that is where we are going from here. So look for more videos, and again, any questions or comments, and this is just how we are doing things. And I wanted to do these videos because what I found when I was looking for how to talk to my daughter about God is that there's no real like information. Like everyone has their own opinions. People from different churches, my friends and my family, they all have different opinions how to approach the subject and things like that, but there's nothing really for sure or for certain. So I wanted to put these videos out here to get kind of feedback. So please leave comments below if you agree or if you disagree with me, or if you have something to add, or if you have a way that you taught your children that really worked for you. Especially like I'm coming from the toddler stance, because my daughter is 2.5. So I am talking about how we are going to introduce God to her and how we've been like teaching her and things like that. And again, we are pretty new to this. Me and my husband each have our own beliefs and things, and we have kind of like grown into our beliefs, and our beliefs change. It always seems like I learn more about myself and about the world and things like that, and my beliefs change pretty regularly. But we're going to stick to like fact-based things that are like in the Bible and Bible stories and just like things that like actually like come out of the Bible, and just try to help my daughter understand what's this whole big huge thing about God. But yes, so anyways, any questions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, look for my next videos. Bye guys.